SMT Nation, we back. Nation, Verizon's got new leadership. They finally appointed a new CSO, moving on from a temporary solution. And, we're tracking this because Verizon, when it comes to the consumer side of the business, they just don't do well there. They've referred to, negative 50,000 losses, 50,000 losses. They've referred to that as good momentum, which is crazy. But anyways, let's see what we have here with this announcement. I'll be sure to link the article for you from Monica Alvin, Fierce Wireless. It'll be in the description. And ways to support us also can be found there in the description. All right, so Verizon's new CSO is, quote, ready to hit the ground. Whatever the hell that means. Anyways, Mr. Zavaglia, now the newly appointed full-time CSO, is going to be responsible for all of Verizon's postpaid mobile sales team's operations, including corporate-owned and agent-owned channels and ops, so authorized dealers and corporate. So he is the head of all of that. Additionally, we know that Verizon is going to be reporting Q3 results here in a couple of weeks. So obviously his contributions and impacts will not be a part of that. But in terms of Q4, he'll have his hands on that as well as moving forward into next year. With respect to, what Verizon is looking for out of this individual, Kevin Zavaglia, he's been with the company for a long time. He actually left the company and is returning. He has over 2.5 decades of previous experience with the company, dating back to Bell Atlantic and other affiliated companies that were, part of the original Bell company. He's going to be working very closely with the newest consumer CEO, Sampath, who was appointed by Hans after Hans relieved Manon of her duties, after relieving Ronan of his duties. You guys catching the theme here, right? All this has happened in the last few years, guys. Right? This is something that is uncharted territory for Verizon. Very quick, fast, swift turnaround in executives. It's just atypical, right? So still looking for that magical formula to add customers. So, 136,000 net losses from the consumer division in the last quarter. All indications are is that they're going to lose somewhere around minus 50,000 this quarter for Q3. We'll see if that's the case. Regardless, a different type of performance is expected. Nobody wants to lose customers. I don't care how many times they say this is good momentum. Until you are winning, right? Until you are gaining customers, it just doesn't make any sense to measure that as a success. But I will say that maybe a new CSO with fresh ideas can resonate things within authorized dealers and stores and things like that. But I think also that, Sampath is going to be a big piece to the success of Verizon in the future if things are going to be different. They have a chance. Look at what T-Mobile is doing right now. You got T-Mobile trying to force change people's plans without them, asking for it. We're expecting AT&T to maybe make some changes and increase pricing and restructure things. These are opportunities for Verizon if they can put it all together. They've restructured things at their company. We'll see how this plays out, but we won't be able to evaluate this move for some time to come. But we'll, definitely keep you guys updated as things happen and develop, and keep it tuned and keep it locked here to the SMT channel for more news and updates from the big carriers. But tell me what you think. What would be a success for this CSO? Is it a certain number of net ads? Is it a certain type of, cleanup in operations, streamlining? What do you guys think? How would we measure success for this individual? Sound off in the comment section below. All the voice of the people, the SMT Nation, let your voice be heard.